In the cheerful town of Windhoek, little Dan was known for two things: his big imagination and not always listening to instructions. Dan, remember, stay on the main road when you go to Grandma's house. Do not take the forest shortcut, his mom told him. Yes, Mom, I promise. Dan grinned, crossing his fingers behind his back as he waved goodbye. Dan walked the dusty main road. He sees friends playing, goats crossing, and then a fork in the road. One way went through a forest with glowing green trees, but soon the sun grew hot, the road felt long, and the shortcut whispered his name. It'll be faster. What's the worst that could happen? He said to himself. Dan looked around. No one was watching. He stepped into the forest path shaded by tall trees. Dan walked deeper. The trees grew thicker. Strange birds called. Twigs snapped. Suddenly, boom! He tripped over a root and fell. Ow! My ankle! He cried. Dan tried to stand but limped. He sat on a rock, clutching his ankle as shadows grew longer. Dan realized he didn't know the way back. The trees all looked the same, and it was getting late. Back in town, Dan's mom stood outside, worried. A search party formed with lanterns and flashlights. Dan! Danny! Dan's mom called out. Everyone searched the main road, but no one found him there. Dan sat under a tree, eyes wide as he heard distant voices. He shouted back, "I'm here! I'm sorry." A villager found him and carried him out. Dan's mom hugged him tight, with tears in her eyes. "Oh, Dan, why didn't you listen?" she asked softly. "I thought I knew better, but I didn't. I was scared, Mom," Dan replied, sniffling. Back home, Dan's mom wrapped his ankle while Grandma arrived with a warm bowl of soup. Grandma looked at him, smiled, and said, "Obedience is a small act that can protect us from big troubles." The next week, Dan was walking again with a walking stick. He headed to Grandma's, carefully staying on the main road. From that day on, Dan never took the shortcut again. He learned that following rules isn't about control, it's about care. This road may be longer, but it's the right one, he said to himself.